Sometimes in life you get put into situations where emotions take over you. It could be stress, it could be anger, it could be sadness or fear. Any emotion that you feel, and sometimes it becomes overbearing, and we get into situations where we don't have control, and it's easy to let that anxiety take over and let those emotions dictate our behavior or our mood. And I came across a little exercise that can help you. And I am not a psychology major or a psychologist. I'm actually an anthropologist, and it has nothing to do with, well, it's not true, but I guess that's a different conversation. What I'm trying to say is this exercise is something I came across and I'm not practiced in this field, but it did help me, and maybe it can help you. So just like everybody else, I have different things going on in my life, and I get stressed. And stress can be a good thing. It can be a motivator, a very good motivator. It makes you compete for whatever situation you're looking for. But stress can also be bad. It can take a physical toll on your body. Stress can wear down your immune system. It causes you to not sleep, not to eat properly, not to exercise. So a lot of times we're looking for ways to relieve stress. And this exercise is one form of a technique called grounding. And there are variations on this technique, but basically it puts you in pause and gives you control over where you are in your surroundings. Essentially giving you the time to breathe and gain authority over your emotions and your situation. And ideally, we wouldn't have too many of any bad feelings. But we know that the world doesn't work that way. And so, this technique that I have has you look for 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can hear, 3 things that you can touch, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing that you can taste. And again, there's different variations on this, on grounding, the technique of grounding. There's no one way to do it. But here's my little exercise that I use. Well, I used once, and I want to use it from now on. It's a very good one, and hopefully you can get some relaxation or some help from it. So the first thing, we're going to find where I'm at right now. 5 things that I can see. I can see my hound dog Vito. He's curled up, he's sleeping, relaxed breathing. Black and tan coat with the long, big ponytail, his long legs sticking out, his giant paws. It's important to breathe. Remember to always breathe. In through your nose, nice big calming breaths out through your mouth. What else can I see? I can see my giant Alaska language map. It has all the villages of Alaska. I can see other countries, Canada and Russia. I can see a flashlight. A flashlight that was a gift from my ex-girlfriend, who was very special to me. It's a nice piece of equipment that gives light in the dark when you're looking for something, or when the power goes out, especially in Alaska in the long, cold winter nights. I can see the American flag above my desk, which is important to me because I love my country. More importantly, I have family who have served in the military, and that's how I respect their memory. I respect the loss of them and the love that we had for each other. And then I see my camera. My camera is very important to me. Filming was one of my first passions. Photography, something I got to learn afterwards. So, in a sense, in my art form, cameras are like my brushes. It's important. I need to keep track and keep maintained. My camera's maintained as well as all my lenses. 4 things I can hear, and you probably can't hear them on the mic, but I can hear my fridge. Why is that important? It's important because I've worked hard to keep it stocked so that I know I have food. But more importantly, if anyone comes over, or if my sister needs to stay here, or if my parents visit, that there's food for them too. I can hear the pipes in my bathroom. I'm lucky enough to have running water. And though it's loud and I can hear it through the walls, I've been lucky enough to be in a situation where I don't have to worry about plumbing and running water and hygiene. I can hear cars outside. Sometimes it's good. It lets me know that there's people around me. There's my neighbors doing their neighborly things, going through their day-to-day lives. It could be neutral. They're just there. Or it could be bad. They're driving around really loud. All hours of the night. When you live alone, sometimes it's nice to hear them. Background noise. I can hear the TV. A lot of times I just put TV on for background noise. I like having sounds in the background. Music, not so much. I have to be in a mood. I have to be cleaning or editing or doing something. But TV, it seems like there's people here. So I guess it's a cheap way of having visitors. The 3 things that I can touch. I see a pencil. Something that I can write with my innermost thoughts. My beliefs. My customs. What I want people to hear or see or remember of my legacy. A very powerful, powerful tool as well. I can touch a book. It's a writing book. Make sure I'm brushed up on my writing for school. I'm in grad school and I have to do a lot of writing for my anthropological research. So that's always handy. That's one book I never got rid of. Very, very important. And I see a glass that I used to try a new beer. I like craft beers. Once a week, I'll go and buy a different craft beer from a place called La Bodega. It's an import place. Import. 2 things that I can smell. I have a cigar right on my desk. I smoke cigars once in a while. It's something I picked dad. I like the smell of cigars and pipe tobacco, but not cigarettes. So I can smell the cigars, and it reminds me of being in the summer, being home with my dad. And a pen. Have you ever smelled the ink of a pen, whether you're drawing or using the ink to color or writing? I don't know why, but I used to always put the pen in my mouth, and I would be able to smell the plastic. And when I think of the particular smell, I think of a particular ballpoint pen, the white plastic casing with the black ink. So I know what I'm talking about when I can smell that. And one thing that I can taste. What do I have here? Oh, gum. That gum right here that I can taste. Spearmint. Minty ones are my favorite. I don't like fruity gums. And those were my 5 things that I saw. The 4 things that I heard. The 3 things that I touched. The 2 things that I smelled. And the 1 thing that I tasted. So, next time you're a little frazzled, think about it. See if it works for you. Hopefully it does. This is Jay with Alaska ASMR. Hoping you guys have a good night, a good morning, good afternoon, whatever you're doing. And thanks for listening. Hopefully it relaxed you, gave you the tingles, or maybe it was just background noise. Much like the background noise that I need all the time. Check out my channel. Like, comment, subscribe, message me. I'll try and get back to you guys. And I look forward to making more videos. Oh, and I hear my neighbor walking out right now. But that doesn't count. Alright guys, I hope you take care of yourselves. And I will see/talk to you soon. Bye.